Hey guys, how are you doing today? Hope you are doing great, just as I do. Today, I'm gonna talk about cars, of course. So I decided to come out of the studio and make you familiar with different parts of the car and of course, different types of the car. Imagine that you're gonna rent or buy a car, or your car breaks down and you want to talk about a mechanic. So what would you say? Of course, you need to talk about the car part that is broken down, or you need to mention what type of car you want to buy or rent. So let's buckle up and get started. Due to the country where you live or when you want to rent or buy a car, you may hear different words or terms. For example, you may talk about an LHD or left-hand drive car or RHD right-hand drive car. خب بر اساس اون کشورها دیدید که در کشورهای مختلف فرمون ماشین ها در سمت راست ممکنه باشه یا سمت چپ. مثلا در انگلستان ماشین ها RHD هستن، right hand drive، فرمونشون سمت راسته. But in more countries, the cars, the vehicles are LHD, left hand drive, just like my car. And we may talk about automatic transmission or manual transmission. Automatic transmission دنده اتوماته و manual دستی هست. شما باید دنده رو عوض کنید. Gear shift, you will change the gear shift. خب انواع مختلف ماشین رو هم داریم. My car is a full-size sedan. Full-sized sedan. ماشین سواری که کامل هست. It can seat 4 to 5 passengers. 4 نفر یا ممکن 5 نفر هم سوارش بشن. صندوق عقب داره و کامل 4 تا صندلی رو داره. Opposite of this car is a compact car. Compact cars are very small cars. Also, we may talk about a convertible. A convertible, you can just take the roof off the car and you can just see the sky. به ماشینایی که کروک هستن یا سقفشون تاشوه میگیم convertible. Also, we have man or minivan. دیگه مشخصه همتون ون رو قطعاً میشناسید. You can also hear a wagon like Volkswagen. یه ماشین آلمانی از فولکس واگن همتون شنیدین، ماشین که توش بار هم میتونید بذارید تقریبا. And you may talk about a luxury car. I love luxury cars, but unfortunately I can't afford them. Also, I love an SUV. How about you? What is SUV? به ماشینای شاسی بلند Sports Utility Vehicle میگیم SUV. و دقت کنید چون حرف S رو ما داریم S میخونیم پس میگیم an SUV. And also you may see a sports car. A sports car. خب پس این هم انواع ماشین های مختلفی که داریم. Now I'm gonna introduce different parts of the car. And I will talk and start with the exterior part. Exterior means outside parts of the car. Okay, the first part of the car that is very important to the traffic police is the plate number, which is the number of your car. The license plate, and which is in front of the car and also at the back of the car. Then here we have the hood of the car. This part, the front part, is the hood. And inside the hood, we have the car engine. If the engine doesn't work well, your car doesn't run, it doesn't work. At the front of the car, we have two lights which are called the headlights. The headlights, چراغ‌های جلو دارید می‌بینید. And also, we have some small orange lights that are flashing here and here. We call them the turn signal light. The turn signals or the turn signal lights. Then, the big window in front of the car is called a windshield. windshield. shield به تنهایی به معنی سپر هست. وقتی رانندگی میکنیم اگر پشت موتور نشسته باشید میبینید که باد میاد، باد میخوره تو صورتتون. خب the windshield of the car just keeps you from the wind. از شما محافظت میکنه. برای همین اسمش هست windshield. When it rains or it snows, you need to clean up the window. So you use what? This part, which is the wiper, the windshield wiper. Windshield wiper. And we come to this part of the car. In either side of the car, we have some mirrors. They are called side view mirrors. You can look at each side of your car using side view mirrors. Side view mirrors. And then here comes the door of the car, of course. You should open it to sit in. And there are windows all around. Here we have the tire. The tire of the car. خب تایر تو فارسی هم بعض وقتا شنیدین میگیم تایر. British speakers write it spell tire with a Y in the middle, and American speakers write it with I. So we have tire with I and tire with Y. On the tires, some cars have hubcap. Hubcap. قالپاق. البته ماشینای الان دیگه همه رینگاشون اسپورته، همونطور که آقایون خیلی علاقه دارن ممکنه رینگ ماشینشون رو عوض کرده باشن، دیگه هاب کپ نداریم. ولی ماشینای قدیمی تر هاب کپ داشتن. قالپاق بود که روی این چرخ رو میپوشوند. And here this is called the bumper. Bumper. When we have an accident, the first part that breaks down is the bumper. اولین بخشی که همیشه تو ماشین آسیب میبینه تو تصادف کجاست؟ سپر ماشینه. خب بریم بچرخیم به قسمت‌های دیگه ماشین. On top of some cars, there is a part which you can take it off and get the fresh air and see the sky, of course. That is called the sunroof. Sunroof of the car. And if you have too many luggage and too many things to put in your car, you can use a roof rack. A roof rack که البته ماشین من نداره، میشه باربند. Roof rack. Then we comes to this part. This is called the gas tank. You should fill it up to be able to run the car. run اینجا بچه‌ها دقت کنید که فعل run رو که استفاده می‌کنم به معنی به کار انداختن، به راه انداختن هست که برای ماشین به کار میره. Run the car, it means start the car and start moving it. So this is the gas tank. Then we come to the end of the car, and at the back we also have some lights. This light at the back is called tail light. tail به معنی دم هست یا عقب حالا چیزی. tail light. پس headlight داشتیم جلوی ماشین بود. tail light چراغ‌های عقب ماشین هست. And let's look at here. At the back of the car, I like this part very much, especially when I want to go on a trip. I always have a lot of things to put in here. This part is called the trunk. Don't look into my trunk, it's too messy, full of things. Okay, trunk به معنی صندوق عقب هست و دقت کنید که trunk دو تا معنی دیگه داره. یه معنیش تنه درخت هست و یه معنی دیگه trunk به خرطوم فیل هم ما میگیم trunk. پس این هم از بخش‌های مختلف بیرونی ماشین. The exterior parts. Now let's get into the car. خب اول درس وقتی اومدم سمت ماشین گفتم چی؟ Buckle up. It means fasten your seat belt. The very first thing you need to do is fastening your seat belt. خب بچه‌ها میگیم fasten your seat belt. seat belt کمربند ایمنی هست و ما فعل‌های مختلف استفاده می‌کنیم. Put on your seat belt or fasten your seat belt. ولی اصطلاح عامیانش هست buckle up. Buckle up. خب بریم سراغ بخش‌های داخلی ماشین. The interior parts of the car. First of all, here, this round things that directs the car is called the steering wheel. The steering wheel. Usually on the steering wheel, or maybe here, we have the horn. Okay, that is the horn. And by this thing here, which is called the signal, you can turn on and off the turn signal light. In front of the car, in this part, we have a part which is called gauge. Gauge. And it shows different things. خب گیج رو تو فارسی هم گیج به کار میبریم و در واقع این عقربه ها یا اون پین ها هر کدوم یه چیزی رو نشون میدن. Here you can see the oil pressure, the level of water, the temperature and also the oil or the gas. سوخت ماشین رو هم داریم. Also we have speedometer, سرعت سنج که به شما نشون میده که چقدر دارید سریع میرید. Speedometer. Then we comes to this part. The sun is shining. I can't see in front of myself, in front of the car. So I use the visor. This part is called the visor. Okay, then we come to this part. As I said, my car is a manual transmission car. So I should change the gear. This part is called the gear shift. And as you can see here, we have 5 gears. We put on the first to start moving. We put on the second, put on the third, put on the fourth. So we use the ordinal numbers here. The first, the second, the third, and always we use the. And R here, what does R stand for? We use R to go backward. It stands for reverse, reverse. In this part, we have the monitor, the LCD or monitor, and there is the radio or CD player. Also, these parts here are called the vents. The vents. The wind comes through the vents. And we have the air conditioning, air conditioner. You can change it to get the suitable temperature you want. In this part, we have the emergency brake. The emergency brake, or also called the parking brake. To move the car, we need to use 3 pedals here. We have 3 pedals. The first one on the right is the gas pedal. If you push it, the car moves. In the middle, in manual transmission car, the middle one is the brake pedal. If you press or push the brake pedal, or we say if you hit the brake pedal, the car stops. And on the left side here, we have the clutch. You should press the clutch to change the gears of the car. When you want to stop the car suddenly, you should press this button here, which is called the hazards. Hazards. And it flashes the light to show the stop sign, emergency stop. So hazards. Then there is a menu here in front of the car that we can see the back of the car. So we call it the rear view mirror. Rear view mirror. یعنی آینه که باهاش عقب ماشین رو میبینید. In this part, in the middle, you have a part which is called console. Console. You can put things in it. Console. And I think I said it before, but this part is called the dashboard. You can also put some things in it. The dashboard. Also, on the floors of the car, we put floor mat. Floor mats. Then we come to the seats. My car has different seats. Here, where I sit, is called the driver's seat. And when I need to rest my neck, I have the headrest. Oh God, it's very good to use this headrest. So, driver's seat, and this part is headrest. The seat next to the driver is called the passenger's seat. the passenger's seat. And the seats at the back are called the back seats, of course, the back seats. Now, remember that if you're gonna be riding in the car and you wanna make sure you get this seat, the passenger seat, you wanna yell, shotgun. خب ممکنه بپرسید شاتگان چیه؟ این یک اصطلاح خیلی محاوره‌ای هست. مثلا فکر کنید با دوستاتون میخواید بیاید سوار ماشین شین و یکیتون دوست داره اینجا بشینه. بلند داد میزنه چی؟ Shotgun. It means this seat, the passenger seat, is for me. Hope you have enjoyed today's lesson and you have learned a lot of useful things. So I have to go now. It's getting late. Till next session, goodbye.